This is my Minnie Mouse dress. I'm also in a cute little sort of hat and tights and diapers.
And so you're a fan of Minnie Mouse?
I am. I'm also a fan of being little. I like to be pretend to be a little girl. It helps me enjoy myself in relationships with other people. So.
What is it about being a little girl that's so appealing to you?
Well, I suppose that, I missed out on a few things in my actual childhood, and now that I have the freedom to do what I want with my life, I can experience that second childhood.
So how do you do that? Like when you meet somebody romantically, I assume?
Well, I'd say sort of like you would call your partner baby, or you would sort of be affectionate. You have this sort of other portion of your relationship where you have this tenderness and care and love and affection that is sort of more intense than what you would get in a normal vanilla relationship.
Is there role play involved?
There is. There can be a lot of role play. Sometimes, like, depending on my partner, if they're into being sort of dominant, then they'll play a dominant role. Or there's, teacher and little girl and all these scenarios.
How would that play out? Like you're the little girl and you come to see the teacher. What would you say?
Oh my gosh.
I'll play the teacher, by the way.
Let's see. Oh, maybe I didn't do my assignment, or maybe I had an accident.
Rosie, what was this accident you had?
Well, I couldn't make it to the bathroom on time, as you know.
What happened, Rosie?
I'm embarrassed.
That's okay, Rosie. I'm your teacher and I'm here for you.
Oh my gosh.
Can you tell me the one time you went to an after party? What happened?
It was a lot of sex. Orgy doesn't begin to cover it.
So what was going on?
It was sort of out of my depth. I didn't realize it was going to be quite that explicit. But just every kind of sex you could imagine. And a bunch of stuff you couldn't imagine. Multiple people at once, maybe 4 people all penetrating each other at once. It's pretty intense.
Like a ring?
I think it was sort of like Chinese finger cuffs, and then the other person,
Okay, yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
And so, Rosie, how did this start? Did you get invited to some after party at Folsom?
I did, yes. I didn't realize what it was going to be, but yeah, I'm friends with lots of kinds of people, so I get invited to all kinds of parties.
Well, that's very interesting. I was going to ask, how did it end?
I left early. Yeah, I think it's a little too innocent for that kind of stuff.
So, Rosie, if you had to sell Folsom to somebody who hadn't been before, what would you say?
I would say if you have ever felt like you could not express yourself in your daily life, this is a place where you can really feel comfortable doing that. There's no judgment.
Super safe. No one's messing with anybody else.
Right, and everyone basically has to accept everything that's happening. Nobody is unusual or strange or wacky.